Hey guys, welcome to Audrey's Insights. I'm Audrey Wise, a realtor with Journey Realty Group here in the Asheville area. Today I want to talk to those of you who are finding yourself homeschooling and you had not planned on it, and you're having to utilize your spaces for more than one purpose. I'm going to tell you about 3 pieces of furniture that might help you in your homeschooling areas, especially if you find yourself using your dining room or your living room to do homeschool in. So I used to homeschool my boys. We homeschooled for probably 7 years and I loved every minute of it. But I understand that a lot of you have probably been thrown into that because of the pandemic and the way it's changed everything. So on a side note, if you ever want to talk to me about that and you're new to homeschooling and you don't really know, where to look and what you're doing and all that, I love talking about it. So feel free to call me and reach out to me about homeschooling as well. But when we started, I used our breakfast nook, I used our dining room, and eventually we ended up converting a bedroom into a schoolroom. The older they got, it seems like the more stuff they had, and it was just easier for me to keep up with everything doing it that way. If you don't have an extra bedroom or an extra room that you can convert to a schoolroom, you may be using your dining room, or you may be using your living room, or you may be able to convert a closet into a little school space. I've seen some really amazing walk-in closets being converted to school space that are big enough for, a couple of kids. So that's an idea. If you have an extra walk-in closet, you could think about that. But if you don't have that kind of space, I wanted to tell you about a few things that I found online that could help you get organized and not feel like your living room has totally turned into a schoolroom and that's all it is anymore. One thing is the coffee table that has the lid actually raises up and then slides over your knees if you're sitting on the couch. So you could store all their school stuff in the coffee table and then use the lid as the desk part when you're doing school. Then when you're finished, you put it all back in the desk, shut the lid, it's tidy and you don't see it. And another thing I found is a book tree. It can stand upright and it can hold a lot of shelves or little small plastic bins or baskets, and it's up and off the floor, and you can tuck it into a corner or tuck it behind a chair or whatever might work for you. But I thought that was a really neat way to add some storage to your room that can actually look nice at the same time. Another item that could work for you and your family is something called a wall desk. These desks are up off the floor and they actually attach to the wall, and they have a shelf that pulls down, and then you can slide a chair up under that and use that pull down area as your work surface, and then close it all up when you're done, and it hangs on the wall. It's out of the way, and depending on your kids' habits, it can look nice and neat and tidy. Other items that you can use to help yourself stay organized with homeschooling are tool caddies and paint caddies and things like that you can put jars into and then use those to organize your pencils, pens, rulers, markers, erasers, all that kind of stuff. You can use baskets and bins to keep arts and crafts in, to keep textbooks in. So those are just a few ideas of things that you can implement and use in your home to help you stay organized when it comes to your homeschool spaces. I hope this was helpful, and again, if you have any questions about homeschooling itself, please feel free to call or email or text or whatever works for you. And if you are in the market to buy a bigger home where you can actually have more space to do homeschool, obviously I'm here to help you with that as well. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you next time on Audrey's Insights.